Hey man, here, y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing, man. So they're saying that my main man Kell Brook got an upcoming fight. He's going to be fighting on the undercard of Dillian White versus Joseph Parker. They said he's going to be fighting this dude named Brendan Cook. Brendan Cook. He fights out of Canada. This kid took in the few videos that's around on him. I watched a little bit of his fights, and I'm gonna tell you something, man. Regardless of what you say, let's just say it from the top, this dude can punch. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I would cut the video on, right? To start one of his fights. Maybe step to the room and get a glass of water or something. By the time I come back, he knocked the dude out. I'm like, damn, Joe, now, don't get me wrong. I understand he ain't fighting no elite fighters. But yet and still, this dude is seriously packing a punch. I'm noticing about his style. He sits on his punches. Very flat-footed. Kind of slow, but when he hits you, the dude can crack. And for a fighter like Kell Brook, where the questions are about his eye, this is the type of opponent that he may need to face. The only question is, can the opponent actually land? Because Kell Brook is actually way faster than this dude. And from the eye test alone, we see Kell Brook does look a bit more levels above this guy. Kell Brook is also strong himself. But the number one thing that most Kell Brook fans want to take away from the fight is, how does Kell Brook face hold up? Well, I tell you what, man. If one of the punches from this dude Cook land, that can maybe give you the answer that you're looking for. Because this dude can punch. I mean, I seen this dude knock people out the ring. You know what I mean? It's like he got that one-shot knockout power. Like I stated before, hasn't gone up against nobody of note. Yeah, these are cans, but the thing you notice about good fighters that once they become good or once they reach their full potential, they all have highlight reels. They all have highlight reels that you can look through and just say, yo, you seen the signs on the way up. You know what I'm saying? Looking at this dude's highlights and looking at some of the fights that he had in the past, that's what he gives you. He gives you highlight reel knockouts. He gives you highlight reel style fights. And not to mention, he's ranked in pretty decent rankings amongst the sanctioning bodies. I've never really known much about this dude. You know what I mean? But of course, these are the type of fights right here in which you learn much more about a fighter. Now, I'm expecting my main man, Kell Brook, to go in there and get the job done. But yet and still, I am actually encouraged to know that he's actually in there with a puncher. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we got to know. And that Rabchenko fight from Kell Brook, well, that didn't give us the answer whatsoever. We heard Eddie Hearn saying that, yo, man, Kell Brook will be interested in a fight with my main man, Jared Swift Hurd, which I think is just right now crazy. They're looking at Jermell Charlo. They're saying that if Kell Brook makes it through this fight, that they'll look to line up a title shot next. Which title or which opponent, I'm not sure. Some are saying the WBO. We know the fight with Jaime Munguia and Liam Smith will be upcoming soon. We got to get more eyes on Jaime to see if he is the real deal instead of just knocking out little Saddam Ali. So Kell Brook definitely has his hands full at 154, but he got to be tested. We got to know, how does the eye hold up? Can it take a punch? Don't want Kell Brook to go in there and just like put his face out there just to see if he can take a punch. That'd be stupid. But yet to see that he's getting in there with the actual puncher, that's just very encouraging. I thought he should have did that in the Rabchenko fight, man. You know what I mean? So, but it's all good. He's doing it now. We were all wondering whom can Kell Brook, choose to fight to give him the proper test. Well, I think this dude is test worthy. He's definitely test worthy. Kell Brook, you can definitely see where he's at. Not to mention this guy's hungry. He's undefeated. They got a respectable opponent for a tune-up fight, I think. I don't know how y'all may feel about him, but like I said, the dude is slow. He's flat-footed. He's kind of just, he sits on his punches though. And that's the thing. He has to plant them feet first and then swing. I don't think he's the same fighter going backwards. I've always seen him only come forward. From the eye test and looking at him, it looks like I don't think he'll be nearly as good if he's going backwards. And none of the fighters that he has faced possibly has put him in the position that he had to go backwards. You know what I mean? Looking at the dudes he was fighting. So we'll see, man. Kell Brook can take advantage of that, put him on his back foot, and see if he's the same fighter. But Kell is the faster fighter. He's the more experienced fighter. He's expected to win. But most importantly, man, he's going to be tested, hopefully. And if he gets landed on, well, we'll see if that eye is made of this so-called, super duper titanium, adamantium, whatever the hell type of metal he got in his face. Let's see if it's the real deal. And let's see if he's able to hold up to this guy. Because if it can't hold up to this dude, you can forget about Charlo, and you can definitely forget about her. So we'll see. Matter of fact, you need to be thinking more of Amir Khan. But we'll see. Anyway, so to the next video, Main Man Made Man. Don't forget to subscribe to Twitter, Made Man 511, Facebook, Main Man Made Man Boxing Forum, Google Plus, Main Man Made Man. The return of my main man, Special K. Taking it one step at a time, man. This is a good fight, good tune-up fight. He's on a good card. I'm pretty sure it's going to help sell that Dillian White versus Joseph Parker card. So a name like Kell Brook on that event, nothing but good, man. I heard Eddie Hearn, man, making some moves with that DAZN app too, man. Heard he grabbed Dimitri Bivol. That's a good signing. I'll do a separate vid about that. But real, man, this is a good fight. Looking forward to it. To the next video. Peace out.